Good day to you all. I'm going to do a revision on how to write an email. How to write an email. Right. So let's go to question 4. The letter that you wrote to your local newspaper caught the attention of Miss Priscilla Chabalala, a student support manager at Motel TVT College. She would like to invite you to address students on the importance of donating blood. Send an email thanking her for the invite. Indicate the date and time when you'll be able to address the students. Request a venue with an overhead projector as you would like to share pictures during the presentation. Ask whether it will be possible for you to set up a gazebo outside the venue to assist the two students who would like to register as blood donors. Use the addendum B attached to write the email. So there's an addendum. So let's go to the addendum. So you should understand what you need to do. There's a message that you're going to send to Miss Priscilla Shabalala, right, who is the student support manager at Motel. You're supposed to send a message, right? So you're supposed to write an email to Miss Palisa Shabalala, right? So you are supposed to send an email thanking her for the invite. 2, this is 1, thanking her for the invite. 1, you are supposed to indicate the date and the time when you'll be able to address the students, right? And then you're supposed also to request a venue with an overhead projector as you would like to share pictures during the presentation, right? Ask whether it will be possible for you to set up a gazebo outside the venue to assist the students who would like to register as blood donors, right? This is the message that you are going to send through the email. This is the message. This is the message that you are going to send through the email, right? So this question has 20 marks, right? So let's go to the addendum B attached so that we can answer the questions, right? So this is the addendum B, right? Question 4 in email, right? So 2, right? Here you're not supposed to write a name or just you're not supposed to write to Palisa Shabalala. You're supposed to write an email address. So since you're not given an email address, you need to formulate any email address. You're supposed to formulate any email address. And you should know that an email address has at gmail.com, right? At edu.com, right? It is supposed to have at, right? So, for example, I would write Shabalala at gmail.com, or I would write Shabalala Priscilla at edu.za, right? Make sure that it is at edu, at. We're supposed to make sure that the email address has at motel at edu.com, right? So let's go to CC, right? Here you are sending the email to Miss Palisa Shabalala. So the email is going to Palisa Shabalala. So you don't need to CC. CC is when you are going to copy the email to and send it to another person, right? So since you're going to send to only one person, you don't need to uh, write on CC, right? So let's go to the subject, right? Here you're going to respond to the invitation, right, to address the students, right? So you are going to say response to the invitation to address students, right? This is the subject, right? So on the message, you're going to write the message, right? So you need to start with a good will. Start your with a sentence with a goodwill sentence. You have to start with a goodwill sentence. A goodwill sentence. You need to start with a goodwill sentence, right? Right. So you can say, thank you for invitation or for inviting you. Thank you for inviting me to address your students on the importance of donating blood, on the importance of donating blood, right? And then you then indicate the day and the time that will be available. So you can say, I will be available or I'll be able to attend or to address the students on the 15th of October 2025 at 13:00 hours, right? Right. And then you can also write, I would appreciate it if you could book a venue. I would appreciate it if you book a venue that has an overhead projector, as I would like to share pictures during the presentation, right? And lastly, Lastly, you can write that you can give a request. Will it be possible to set up a gazebo outside the venue in order to assist students who would like to register as blood donors. This is a request, so you put an exclamation mark. And then you end with a goodwill. You end with a goodwill. You end with a goodwill. End with a goodwill. So you're going to say, looking forward to visit or to the visit. Looking forward to the visit. Right. And then you then say kind regards. Kind regards. That's when you write your name and your initials. You write your name and your initials. Remember, you are Kasapani T. Right. Right. So that's how you write an email. So you don't need to overthink. You just go back to the passage and rewrite the message. This is the message. I just transfer this message to the addendum. So you don't need to struggle. You don't need to overthink. Just transfer this information to the addendum. Right? So don't forget that you're not supposed to make errors like language errors. Make sure that you use good language. Right? So any error that you do, it will be -1, right? Marks. So be careful. Make sure that you don't do errors, especially spelling errors or grammatical errors. So thank you so much. I hope to see you soon on the next lesson. Stay tuned and stay blessed.